That's not too bad for Billy Bob putting green. Hit that one a little hard. Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And my day started at about 8:30 this morning. Well, I got to the shop around 7:30, had to do some things. But my workout here started around 8:30 and it is 12:42. So what's that, about 4 hours roughly to complete this scalp aeration and sanding, rolling, mowing project. And of course, we're gonna have to see if the TifTuf can handle this super low height of cut and still produce me a very thick, full, uniform turf that will maintain color. So the challenge is yet to come. The hard work's kind of behind me. There's nothing left now but the chemicals and fertilization and mowing and just trying to stay on top of all that to keep it at a desired height to roll this little bad boy across there. Now this is a Bridgestone. I don't play Bridgestones. I have no idea where this ball come from. I've been playing the Pro V1X for, I don't know, ever since they come out with the golf ball. I tried Pro Vs, but they're a little soft for me. I tend to spin my wedges quite a bit, so the X actually plays a lot better for my game. So I'll make sure to bring some of those when we actually start hitting balls. But right now, let me get one thing straight. This ain't no PGA textbook green, okay? I didn't go digging everything up and doing like a sand base layer and putting drainage in. This right here ain't nothing but a backyard Billy Bob putting green, okay? So it's not gonna be super technical or nothing like that. I might have to bring some regular Pro Vs out here to get it to stick, because I'm sure this is gonna be really, really firm. But like I said, time will tell. We just gotta wait for it to grow in. We'll see what happens. Now the little manual push reel mower you see me use in this video is a Hudson mower, and you know, I'm extremely selective, and I'm very picky on who I work with as far as companies go. It's got to be an incredibly high quality piece of equipment or product. I prefer it made in the USA, and it's got to do a phenomenal job, and this Hudson reel mower is all of three of those. It's absolutely amazing, this little mower. I am working with them, and I can give you a coupon code if this is something you're interested in. If you've always wanted one of these little mowers, they mow super close. I'm talking about just insanely close to the ground. A lot of PGA golf courses use these things when they cut greens and cut the collars and stuff like that. It's lightweight. It doesn't, you know, produce a real heavy footprint. It's got a little bagger on the front. The height adjustment's super easy. It's just a little knob you turn. But I'll link that up in the description below. You can check it out if you want to. And of course, when we mow out here, we mow the golf green, that's the mower I'll be using because of all those reasons I just said. Mainly, it can go as low as it'll go. I actually used the Owlet out here on my C34 on the absolute lowest setting. It would go, and that still wouldn't get it low enough. The bed knife was dragging the ground. I had that thing so low, but I need something to go lower than that, so that's why I'm using that Hudson out here. Today's Monday, and this project kind of started last Friday when I come out here with my Allet and lowered it down as low as it'll go and scalped the area as low as I could possibly cut it with that mower. Then I took the Hudson out and got it all the way down to 1/8 of an inch. I come out here and sprayed a little light dusting of 505. I think I ran about 3 ounces per 1,000. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was 2 ounces per 1,000. It was a super, super light dose. Believe it or not, I got a really good color response out of that little tiny bit of fertilizer. Yep, I went ahead and sprayed the green while I was at it. And when I come back today, this morning, the green actually had quite a bit of color back in it from the scalp, and that was just over Saturday and Sunday over the weekend. I brought my Hudson back out here again, got it back down to 1/8 inch. I did buy me one of those Accu something or another, Accu Precision gauges or something that you use for real mowing. And so now I can really fine tune the cutting height on this green. And believe it or not, I took the Tif-Tuf down to 0.119. That is crazy low. If you're cutting at 1/8 inch, that's 0.125. So the 0.119 is slightly below that 1/8 inch mark. What I wanted to do is scalp it below my maintenance height of cut. I plan on the maintenance height of cut being at 1/8 inch. So I wanted to take it below that before I sanded it so it can grow back into that maintenance height of cut. Once I got it skinned down pretty good, and yeah, this is as short as I've ever mowed grass in my entire life. And I think it's pretty dang fun. I'm having a good time doing it. I didn't realize it was going to take quite as much sand as it did. I started off with 3 bags of sand and really didn't cover a lot of area. And I went back up there and got 3 more bags and still didn't cover a lot of area. So I went and got a wheelbarrow and finally filled a wheelbarrow full. So I ended up using 6 bags of sand and about 3/4 of a wheelbarrow full of sand. And yeah, it was 3 different kinds of sand. One was regular old masonry sand that I used when I sand leveled out here. The other one was playground sand I bought from Lowe's. And the third one was patio paver sand. So that's why the color's a little different on all 3 of them. But again, we're not building no PGA Tour golf green right here. So I got my sand out there and began to level it out, and I went over it and over it and over it and over it and really fine-tuned this thing to get it as slick as I humanly possibly could. Once I got the sand down, I took my Allet and I just used the back roller wheel, and you'll notice the front of the mower, I'm keeping that up off the ground to put as much concentrated weight as possible on that rear roller wheel, and I rolled the green that way. And I finished out this project by giving the entire fairway, or my yard, a good mowing. And my maintenance height of cut out here is going to be 3/8 of an inch. I just seem to like that height on this particular turf type. Hey, there you go. That's kind of everything that happened right here in about 4 hours, and this is what you end up with. So now I'm gonna run a little bit of light water on it to kind of settle the sand down just a little bit. Got my fingers crossed, hoping and praying that we don't get any torrential downpours in the next week. We do have rain in the forecast quite a bit this week, so hopefully none of them are downpours and jack up all my work. But if it does, you know I'm that guy who I'll just get right back out here and do it again. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later. Well, boys, I reckon there goes my golf green. Doggone it.